Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new edition of Merrill's Market Madness. Normally, it's Merrill's Monday Market Madness, but yesterday was Labor Day, so we're hitting you up on a Tuesday. So Merrill's Tuesday Market Madness just doesn't quite have the same ring to it. So we're just going to call it Merrill's Market Madness today. And I am joined today with John Hogen, an agent on our team, and he's going to be sharing some awesome information with you guys here in a little bit. But I want to start off by talking, as I always do, about the month supply of inventory number. So right now, active in our MLS is 18,987 listings. And there are 8,568 homes that are currently pending, 5,748 homes that have closed in the past 30 days. So if we take the actives divided by how many homes sold in the past 30 days, it gives us a month supply inventory number of 3.3. Now, there's a couple of interesting things about that number. Number one, the number of active listings. So the low watermark, the lowest we ever saw active inventory was around 4,000 active listings. That was right at the kind of the end of February, beginning of March. So at almost 19,000 active listings now, we have, almost 5 times more homes available for sale today than there were even just 6 months ago. However, that's still a relatively low number given the size and population of the Phoenix metro area. In fact, back in 2012 and 2013, we even saw home prices rising in those markets. We typically had between 20 and 25,000 active listings, so still pretty low given the size of Phoenix. The other thing that's interesting is the month supply inventory number. Oh, I'm sorry. There was one other point I wanted to make about the active listings. At just under 19,000, the active listings have kind of stopped climbing. We've been stuck at almost 19,000 active listings. I mean, there's an ebb and flow every day. More homes come on the market on Thursdays and Fridays. Almost no homes come on the market on Sundays and Mondays. So, there is an ebb and flow. But the point is, active inventory does not seem to be increasing. That doesn't mean new homes aren't coming on the market. Of course, new homes are still coming on the market, but older homes are either coming off the market, canceling, expiring, or homes are selling. So the pace at which homes are being listed is not exceeding the pace at which homes are coming off the market. So inventory has really stalled out. And if it levels off and starts to go down from there, especially, if interest rates improve, we could be back into a hot seller's market within a matter of months. So, I maintain that this is the best time we've ever seen for a buyer to be able to buy a home right now. Decent amount of inventory, not a ridiculous amount, that there's a lot of sellers who are really motivated, who are willing to give concessions and who are willing to adjust their price and who are willing to, provide you incentives to buy their house. So really great opportunities out there right now. The month supply of inventory number at 3.3 last Tuesday, it was a 3.5. So the month supply of inventory number has actually dipped slightly. And 2 weeks ago on Tuesday, it was a 3.29. So again, inventory and month supply of inventory has really stabilized. Now, let's take a look at, so those are the numbers over the past 30 days, but I wanted to give you, we're just in the first couple of days of September. I wanted to give you a recap of what happened in August. So in August, we saw 6,311 closings. The average sales price of all those homes was $553,434. The homes that sold had a 98% sales to list price ratio. So whatever the list price was at the time the home went under contract, it was selling for an average of 2% below that. So if the average price was $553, just call it $11,000 on average below the asking price. And the average days on market was 40 days. Now so that's August. Let's look back a month and what were the July numbers. So July, there were 6,191 closings. Again, August was 6,311. So we actually saw, not a huge amount more, but an extra 100 or so homes sold in August as compared to July. But here's the number that I found most fascinating. The average sales price in July was $547,197. The average sales price in August was $553. So we actually saw the average sales price go up by about $6,000. Not a huge amount. That's 1%. Average sales price increased about 1% from July to August. maybe it's an anomaly. It's something we'll keep an eye on. But one thing I can say for sure is that over the past month, maybe 6 weeks, we have not been seeing a big change in the average sales price. I look at it almost every single day, kind of a 30-day rolling average for the average sales price, and it's not falling. In fact, it has risen slightly. So it seems to me like we've kind of reached the bottom, and I don't think prices are going much lower. So if you're a buyer and you're kind of like waiting for prices to go way lower, I don't know if they're going to. The data that we're seeing so far does not appear that that's going to be the case. And then I just thought it'd be helpful to look at August of the last couple of years. So August of 2021. There were 9,000 closings, 9,056. So only 6,311 this August. So we are seeing 30% fewer homes are selling right now as compared to August of 2021. But of course, the market was absolutely on fire. But check this out. The average sales price in August of 2021 was $491,000. Average sales price of August 2022, 553. So we've actually still seen the average sales price increase by 53 plus 9, $62,000 year over year. A huge increase in the average sales price year over year. August 2020, we were just coming out of COVID. There were 9,200 homes that closed in August 2020, and the average sales price was $402,000. August of 19, 8,900 homes, so basically 9,000 homes again. Average sales price was $340,000. So basically, the point I'm trying to make here is, yes, a typical August that we've seen over the last 3 years sees around 9,000 closings. This year, we only had 6,300 closings. So, without a doubt, the amount of homes closing is fewer, but the average price really seems to stabilize. Inventory has stabilized, and there's still 6,300 people who bought a home in August. So homes are still selling if they're priced right, and if they're and the prices are still way higher than they were even a year ago. So I'm going to turn the time over to John. He's kind of our resident luxury specialist, and he's going to dive a little deeper into what's happening in the luxury market in the Southeast Valley.
All right, thanks, Merrill. So just to kind of touch on, as we've seen Arizona grow, the East Valley has started to explode. Hence the increase in the luxury market just in this particular area where, years back, it wasn't too strong. To go back into 2019 and 2020, in August of those months, we were only seeing 12 homes sell each of those prior years. Currently, we have 257 active listings that range between $1 to $2 million in the Mesa, Chandler, Gilbert, and the Queen Creek area. 95 pending sales, which is a pretty strong number. And then we've had 77 homes close within the last 30 days, which, again, looking back a couple years, we're looking at 12 all the way up to 77. And even more important is that last year in August of 2021, we only had 52. So we've seen a significant jump in the luxury market, still staying strong as well. And add on top of that, we're sitting about 3.4 months of current supply, which kind of matches up with everything else that we're seeing in a market trend as far as the valley goes. And then we're also sitting about 44 days on market. That's the same amount that we saw in 2021, which everyone looked at 2021. It's a crazy seller's market and so forth. So even looking now, we're still staying around that 44 days. And again, it lines right up by just a couple more days as far as the whole valley goes for the days on market. And then the last thing is we are sitting about a $1.29 million average sales price for those properties. And sellers are getting around 97% of asking price. So again, still looking pretty strong. Buyers, if you're out there, again, it's a great time to take advantage because you can see that the rise in the prices year after year and the amount of homes that are selling. So if you have the chance, take advantage while you can, while the market's still good for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that number blew me away. 77 homes over $1 million sold in the East Valley over the past 30 days, right? And that's, I mean, compared to in 2020, there were only 12.
Correct. Yeah.
So a lot of luxury homes selling right now.
Absolutely.
So it's not like that market's not moving.
It's definitely moving. And again, the demand for the East Valley with those types of homes is increasing, which like I said, it's a great time to take advantage if you can.
Absolutely. I'll try to post the article in the link. I didn't think to have this prepared ahead of time, but I saw a very interesting article over the weekend by Fannie Mae projecting that interest rates in 2023 will fall to 4.5%. Now, none of us have a crystal ball, and we don't know for sure if that's going to happen. But here's the point I just want to end with. If you wait until interest rates are 4.5% to buy, It's going to be a crazy competitive, difficult, frustrating seller's market again, and bidding wars and all sorts of craziness all over again. I really just really believe this is the best time we've ever seen to buy a house. You should get in now, and then whenever the interest rates improve, refinance it at that time to get yourself into a better rate and a better payment. But we've never seen such a great opportunity to be able to negotiate, get money off, get concessions, get all the things you need to do. So if you're thinking about moving, don't make it about like trying to time the market and trying to time the interest rates. You'll never get the timing just right. Like, you should move when your family needs to move and when the timing is right. And let us help you find a deal where the numbers and the house make sense for you. And so, yeah, if you are curious about, what it would take to be able to buy a home in this market, or you're curious about the value of your home in this market, we'd be happy to sit down with you and have a consultation and see if the timing is right for you. So please reach out, and we appreciate you watching, and have a great day.